How strong is GT Goku? The beginning of Dragon Ball GT begins with Goku versus Oob in their ceremony battle. This means Oob has completed his training and is now the level of Kid Buu, if not greater. Goku and Oob, just by fighting, were destroying the entire hyperbolic time chamber, which we know to be an entire dimension. This is just base form Goku. Since Oob has either matched or surpassed Kid Buu, this means that base form Goku is easily over his old Super Saiyan 3 in Dragon Ball Z, since he's able to keep up with a newly Kid Buu powered Oob in his base form. The next saga is the Black Star Saga, and Goku fights Lord Lute in his stage 3 form. Goku needs help from Super Saiyan Trunks, and he goes Super Saiyan himself to take down Lord Lute. This obviously puts Lord Lute over Super Saiyan Goku, which is a benchmark for him. Goku then later in the Rildo arc fights a Sigma Force robot who's stated to be the strongest opponent Goku's fought in a while. This robot is stronger than Lord Lute, who had earlier took Super Saiyan Goku and Trunks to fend off. And Goku in his base form easily dismantles the robot. This puts Goku 50 times stronger than his old Super Saiyan in the Lord Lute arc, or 2,500 times stronger his base in the beginning of GT. Later, Goku gives the quote about General Rildo being stronger than Buu. The top 3 assumptions are Fat Buu, Kid Buu, and Buuhan. We know it can't be Fat Buu because Fat Buu gets destroyed by Kid Buu in a fight. And it can't be Kid Buu because Goku right now is 2,500 times stronger than his old base, who was already stronger than Kid Buu. This means that all the fingers point to Buuhan, since Goku is clearly concerned and worried about General Rildo's power and saying it's incredibly great. Not only is General Rildo Buuhan level, he's greater than Buuhan level, which means he would be around base Vegito level, since both base Vegito and General Rildo have been shown and stated to be stronger than Buuhan. And base form Goku slaps the absolute shit out of General Rildo. This means that base GT Goku at the start of the Rildo arc is already stronger than base Vegito in Dragon Ball Z. Just let that sink in and get ready for part 2. Part 2 of How Strong is GT Goku? In my last part, I explained why base GT Goku in the Rildo arc would absolutely dog slap base Vegito in Dragon Ball Z. Going along with the multipliers, this would mean that Super Vegito would also lose to Super Saiyan Goku in the Rildo arc. That completely debunks the statement made about Vegito being equal to Super Saiyan 4. Another way to debunk this is, 1, it doesn't even say Goku's name in this, it just says Super Saiyan 4. Also, people don't know where this scan's even from. This is from a page where it's talking about all the multipliers in Dragon Ball Z, starting with Super Saiyan 2, 3, and eventually getting to the Potara fusion, which they said perhaps could be stronger than Super Saiyan 4 in terms of a multiplier, and not in terms of power. There's a lot of other points I could bring up, but let's continue with the scale. Goku as a Super Saiyan ends up fighting Stage 3 General Rildo and ends up losing. This means that General Rildo is well over 50 times stronger than base GT Goku at the start of this arc. Comparing this to Dragon Ball Z, General Rildo is 125,000 times stronger than Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Before we can move on to the baby arc, I have to get one thing out the way, and that's the baby boost multiplier. The baby boost is something that you get once baby possesses your body. Once he possesses you, he gives you a significant amp in power, and finding the multiplier for this boost is quite simple really. All we have to do is compare how strong Super Saiyan Vegeta was before baby possessed his body and how strong he is after. So Super Saiyan Vegeta pre-baby possession was able to keep up with Gohan and Goten baby boosted as Super Saiyans, and then proceeds to beat a Super Saiyan 3 Goku whose base form was already stronger than the two brothers, since Goku can literally hold back in base form and give one arm to each of them. This means that the baby boost is well over 400 to 450 times someone's base power, since Vegeta goes from being equal to the two brothers to slapping a 400 times multiplier on top of the Goku who was already beating the two. This means that base GT Goku got well over 20,400 times stronger than he was in the previous arc, or 2,550,000,000 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Come back for part 3 so I can explain that. Brothers. Part 3 of How Strong is GT Goku? In my last part, I explained why GT Goku got over 20,400 times stronger than he was in the Rildo arc, and I plan to further elaborate on that in this part. One thing that you have to realize is that Goten and Gohan never stopped training since Z, as it states in the GT Puric files that Gohan was training even through the times of peace. This means that Gohan retained his mystic powers and never lost it like he did in Super. He also found a way to add Super Saiyan on top of his own mystic form, making him much stronger. The reason Gohan is so powerful is because he was confident he could take on General Rildo in his base form. This means that Gohan is around the same power as base Goku in the Rildo arc, who we know to be stronger than base Vegito from Dragon Ball Z. Moving on to Goten. Goten stated that Baby in his base form is on a different league than anyone he's ever faced before in his life. That means that he's stronger than the strongest person he's ever fought. And the strongest person Goten has ever been up against is Super Buu. Goten fought Super Buu as Gotenks. And if Goten thinks that Baby is the strongest opponent he's ever been up against, that means that Baby in his base form is stronger than Super Buu from Dragon Ball Z. And Goten in his base form was able to talk to his girlfriend on the phone and obliterate Baby all at the same time. This means that Goten is around the same level as base Goku at the start of Dragon Ball GT, who we know to be leagues above Kid Buu. That means as a Super Saiyan, Goten is equal to base form Goku in the Rildo Saga, or equal to his brother Gohan. Since we know where these characters stand now we can add the Baby boost on top of their original power to see how much stronger GT Goku got in the next arc. Since Gohan was the same power as his father in the Rildo Saga, and then he gets a 400 times boost with the Baby boost, and then goes Super Saiyan, that means that he's 20,000 times stronger than he was previously. And since Super Saiyan Goten was equal to his father in his base form in the Rildo Saga, that means he got 400 times stronger from arc to arc. That means that Goten and Gohan together got over 20,400 times stronger. And base Goku in the Baby Saga absolutely destroyed them. This means that at a bare minimum, Goku got over 20,400 times stronger than he was in the previous arc. In part 4, we're talking about Baby Vegeta. Come on back. 1,400. Part 4 of How Strong is GT Goku? With the conclusion of Part 3, we can get Goku to 20,400 times stronger than he was in the Rildo arc, or 2,550,000,000 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the Buu Saga. With this insane amount of power, he's easily stronger than Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue. But let's get on to Super Saiyan 4. The way we do this is by scaling Baby. Baby as a Super Saiyan easily dominates Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I mean it was absolutely embarrassing. This means that Super Saiyan 3 Goku isn't relevant to Super Saiyan Baby, and is more relevant to Baby's base form. That means Goku needs to get 400 times stronger than he is in his base form, just to compete with Baby's base form. Obviously, since Super Saiyan 3 is times 400. Baby later stacks Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 on the top of his already powerful Super Saiyan form, making him 400 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or 160,000 times stronger than base GT Goku. Now this is where Super Saiyan 4 comes into play. Goku, as of now, in his base form needs to get 160,000 times stronger than he is, just to match Super Saiyan 3 Baby in power. However, Super Saiyan 4 doesn't match Baby as a Super Saiyan 3, does he? No, he can absolutely destroy Baby without even using a smidgen of his power. Super Saiyan 4 is actually equivalent to a Super Saiyan 3 Golden Uzaru, since Baby was a Super Saiyan 3 and then turned into a Grade 8. Now, how strong is Baby as an Uzaru? In the GT Perfect files, it states that Baby was bathed with 1,000 times the normal blood swave's amount. Saiyans need 17 million Xenos to transform into a Grade 8, which equates to a 10 times multiplier. Now, if Baby was bathed in 1,000 times the normal amount, this means that Baby gets 10,000 times stronger than he was, since the 10 times boost is multiplied by 1,000. This means that the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier is 1,600,000,000 times base form. And this doesn't even account for full power Super Saiyan 4 or ultra full power Super Saiyan 4. So it doesn't stop here. Come back for part 5. How strong is Comp Goku? Part 1. With the incredible power of Goku, there's no way that you can make him even stronger. Well, how about we grab every single canon version of Goku and combine them into one being? And now you have Comp Goku. That includes Jump Force Goku, CC Goku, Xeno Goku, Super Goku, GT Goku, God Fusion Goku, and every other Goku that you can think of that has been licensed and signed off by Toei Animation and or Akira Toriyama himself. Since Xeno Goku and Capsule Corp Goku are part of him, their feats also go along with him and boost his power even more. Capsule Corp Goku is a high outer being, along with Xeno Goku being the exact same. With those two a part of him, he's already high outer if not boundless. Moving on to a Goku who's even stronger than Xeno Goku and Capsule Corp Goku combined. And this is Jump Force Goku. We know that he scales above Prometheus, who's a boundless being and perceives all of Shonen Jump as fiction. This includes My Hero, Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, and all other types of Shonen Jump. His master plan was to combine all the Jump Force manga and continuities into one with the real world. Perceiving all of Shonen Jump as fiction obviously is layers into boundless, and Jump Force Goku scales even higher than him. I mean, they're literally fighting in a room full of Shonen Jump manga panels. But for right now, Goku is multiple layers into boundless. And with all this, we still have a few Gokus left to go to make a complete composite Goku. Come back for part 2. How strong is Comp Goku? Part 2. With the insane power of Xeno Goku and CC Goku within him, he is easily an outer to boundless being. And with the addition of Jump Force Goku, who's stronger than Prometheus, who perceives all of Shonen Jump as fiction, this makes him layers into boundless. As we unlock more Gokus to be a part of Comp Goku, the next two are Super Goku and GT Goku. Super Goku is an incredibly powerful warrior and can destroy multiple multiverses by himself. Super Goku is scaled to be low complex multiversal with 5D feats. And believe it or not, GT Goku can also be this strong, if not stronger. I'll be making more videos on him in the future. But for right now, my sources trust me, bro. With these two multiversal beings being inside Comp Goku, oh my god, pause on that. This happens every video, I swear. But anyway, with these multiversal beings being a part of him, this makes him easily higher than he was before. Now for the big hitter, God Fusion Goku. God Fusion Goku is from an attraction in Universal Japan in a movie called Dragon Ball Z: The Real 4D. His opponent was Broly, who is a threat to the real audience members of the movie. He already scales higher than the Frieza, who is causing actual physical interactions with the real audience members of the movie. In that Goku is limited to Super Saiyan, but in this movie he has Super Saiyan Blue and fights God Fusion Broly, who, in just by powering up, is threatening to destroy the entire room that the audience are watching the movie in. This Goku finds that the only way to beat Broly is to fuse with the audience members, or you, and does so by collecting all the energy from the audience members themselves into fusing with you yourself, becoming Yuku. This isn't a regular fourth wall break like Deadpool, because instead of just talking and feeling a presence of people beyond, God Fusion Goku actually interacts with them. This also isn't a metafictional transcendence like Batmite going to the real world, because Batmite always has an avatar that keeps him in his fiction. God Fusion Goku is different because the movie becomes first person after you fuse with Goku. You now see the movie from Goku's perspective, or in this case, Yuku, because it's you, the real audience member, plus Goku. This IRL representation of you perceives all fiction as fiction. That includes DC, Marvel, anime, and whatever else you can think of. If you're fictional, he perceives you just as that. How strong is Capsule Corp Goku? Capsule Corp Goku is a direct adaptation of the Dragon Ball Super Goku. The only notable difference is that he went through all the movies, meaning he has access to speed that's faster than instantaneous and Kaioken times 100. The reason that he's so powerful is because he was able to swap hands and defeat Xeno Goku as a Super Saiyan 4. And if you watch my Xeno Goku scale, that's almost incomprehensible. To get a full grasp of just how strong he is, we know that Demigirl was planning to destroy infinite timelines in the Dragon Ball continuity. This houses infinite multiverses, which makes him 6-dimensional since the multiverses themselves are fifth. He later on gets a new form that seeps into the real world and decides to wreak havoc there. This makes Demigra himself high complex multiversal to low hyper. Capsule Corp Goku, however, fights a final form Mira who surpasses even Demigra in his stage 3 form. Because Mira, while detonating, is threatening to destroy all of creation in the real world, not just the Dragon Ball continuity. This is confirmed by Toa saying that she wouldn't even survive the explosion that's happening and she can go to any of the infinite timelines in the real world. And she can make a pocket dimension void of time and space itself outside of the entire multiverse, and she still believed that she would be killed if Mira were to detonate. And would you have it, pre-Universe 6 arc Super Saiyan Blue Goku was able to absolutely destroy Final Form Mira. And just for context, base Zeno Goku would slap the shit out of this Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and this Super Saiyan Blue Goku is already high hyper to outer versal. Skipping a few arcs, Super Saiyan Blue Goku gets much stronger and now is able to absolutely obliterate Super Saiyan 4 Zeno Goku in a fight, which makes this Goku now high outer to absolute boundless. With this newfound power, Goku can push it even further by tapping into Mastered Ultra Instinct and proceed to slap characters even Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Vegito couldn't beat. This Mastered Ultra Instinct is stated to have more power than Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. This is the same Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta whose power was stated to surpass even the Omni King. Hearts' whole plan was to give freedom to the mortals by killing the Omni King, and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta was powerful enough to stop him. But MUI is built completely different. He's so powerful that people who can even control the probability of any situation fall short of him. He's so powerful that he can tank all of creation being erased. He's so powerful that he can defeat two boundless beings fused into one. With all the characters out there that people want Goku to fight, I think it's just futile. It's only a matter of time before they die. The unrivaled power of Super Saiyan 5. The journey to begin to understand the power of Super Saiyan 5 begins at the end of Dragon Ball GT. Goku was able to tank Omega Shenron's negative Karma Ball. This is the same attack that Omega Shenron used against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and believed it would kill him. Goku's base form now tanks the same attack that was aimed for Gogeta, now making his base form at least twice as strong as two Super Saiyan 4s. With this newly powered base, Goku absorbs all the Dragon Balls into his body, and he becomes an even higher being than he was before, emanating energy beyond anything we've ever seen and going into the Dragon Realm with Shenron. What you have to understand about the Dragon Realm is that it's separate from the entire macrocosm itself. We know that the other world is a 4D infinite construct. The Dragon Realm is explained as a place beyond the entire DBZ multiverse. It goes on to state that even deities have no access to this realm. And the only way to grab someone from this realm is to enrich the Dragon Balls with 7 pure-hearted arrays of energy. The Dragon Realm is a dimensional tier over the entire multiverse in Dragon Ball, and we know that the multiverse houses infinite 4D constructs in Otherworld. And since the entire multiverse transcends each and every macrocosm, that makes the multiverse itself a 5D construct, and with the Dragon Realm being a layer above it, making the Dragon Realm itself 6-dimensional. While training with Pikkon, Goku turns into a Super Saiyan 5 and threatens to destroy the entire Dragon Realm. And as I said before, this is a 6-dimensional realm, so Goku just powering up into Super Saiyan 5 is 7D. To further exploit the power of Super Saiyan 5, Gohan also transforms into a Super Saiyan 5, and shortly after dies from how powerful the form is. Goku is the only one with full mastery of Super Saiyan 5. Super Saiyan 5 Goku is easily above any character in Dragon Ball Z, Super, GT, or any other continuity other than Heroes. Let me know if you guys want to see a multiplier. Why MUI Goku is stronger than Beerus. All the lore for Jiren clarifies that he's stronger than all of the gods of destruction, beyond the gods with an S, not just one. Even if you were to imply that he's just stronger than Belmod, this would obviously put him relevant to the rest of the gods of destruction, since Belmod was able to fight most of the gods of destruction to a stalemate, work to the point where Quintilla, who's relative to Beerus, was worried about the attack that Belmod was about to do, and the rest of the gods were worried that he was literally gonna kill them. People believe that Quintilla and Beerus are the only two strongest gods of destruction, but as we see in this manga panel, Belmod was faking his injuries to get a drop on Beerus or Quintilla. This obviously puts Belmod top 3 gods of destruction. So if Jiren can beat Belmod, then he obviously can beat warriors like Beerus and Quintilla, which would make the lore for Jiren absolutely correct. In part 2, I'm going to be going over Beerus' current feats and how that stacks up against Ultra Instinct Goku, Mirus, and Angelic Moro. Part 2 of why MUI Goku is stronger than Beerus. Vegeta, Goku, and Beerus get significantly stronger than their Tournament of Power counterparts. For one, Vegeta is comparable to Jiren now from the Tournament of Power. This same Vegeta gets one-shotted by Beerus now in the manga. This sets a milestone for Goku to reach, since this is Beerus' best feat. 7-3 Moro 3-shots the same Vegeta that Beerus one-shots. Also, he places his hand on Vegeta's neck, gaining his power and techniques. So essentially, this is Moro plus Vegeta plus Gohan plus Piccolo and plus 7-3 into one being, since 7-3 already absorbed Gohan and Piccolo's powers. This is what people don't understand about 7-3's power. It doesn't only copy your techniques, but also your power. As in this manga panel, it states it copies you as you are now. This newly powered Moro breaks his arm on MUI Goku's chest, just to show you the power difference. Greater details in part 3. Part 3 of why MUI Goku is stronger than Beerus. As I clarified in part 2, 7-3 Moro is a combination of Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, 7-3, and base Moro all combined it into one being. This 7-3 Moro, while heavily suppressed, was able to 3-shot Vegeta. He even called the Big Bang attack, which he used to finish off Vegeta, an ordinary ki blast. This same 7-3 Moro, while at full power, breaks his arm on Goku's chest. Now, I'm going to say this so that the people in the back can hear. Yes, full power 7-3 Moro and suppressed MUI Goku can one-shot Vegeta. Moro then gains mastered Ultra Instinct by gaining all of Mirus' abilities and techniques because of the hand that Goku so casually let Moro grab. Now, this isn't any ordinary mastered Ultra Instinct. This is angel level mastered Ultra Instinct that Moro gains. And Goku quite casually keeps up with Moro. Part 4 is even more details. God, I need 3-minute videos.